In Mark, the 4th chapter, verse 35, Jesus was telling his disciples to let us go into the other side. And once they got over there in the boat to the other side, the enemy caused the weather and the environment and the waters and stuff to change on the disciples and Jesus. Jesus wasn't worried about that. He went on the bottom of the boat. He went to sleep and said he used his favorite pillow, and he just went to sleep. He had preached all day long. They said he might have did from 5 to 8 messages in one day, and he was tired, which lets us know that he was in his human form, but still the Son of Man. So while they started rocking the boat, and while there's thundering and lightning and the waves and the waters were starting to come into the boat, all that time that the disciples were walking with God, and all this time that they followed God and heard God, and God prayed, and God cast out all these demons and stuff through their walk with him, they became afraid. They became fearful. And this is what the enemy wants to do. He knows we got Jesus. He knows we can speak in tongues. He knows we read our Bible. He knows we pray. But he still brings distraction in our lives to try to stop us. So as they became more and more fearful, they started saying, we're going to die. What are we going to do? And one of the disciples, grabbed hold to himself and said, let's get Jesus. So they went down to the bottom of the boat and they shook Jesus up, just shook him up. They said, Lord, man, what's wrong with you, man? You down there sleeping like a baby and we're about to die. Jesus gets up just as calm as he always is. And he goes up there to the boat and he stretched forth his hands and he speaks to the wind and the rain and the water and the ocean, the thunder and the lightning, and to the enemy. And he says, peace, be still. And that's what God is telling you today for your life. No matter what storms, no matter what lightning, no matter what thunder, no matter how much the water rises above your knees and your ankles, no matter what lie comes out on you, no matter what people say about you, no matter how people act toward you, no matter if they turn their back on you, you got to understand and speak the words that Jesus spoke. Peace, be still. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how hard it looks. Doesn't matter what giant tries to come in your life and tear down everything. Peace, be still. You can do it. You got God. God has already told you that. He already went over to the other side with you. So he knew what was going to be facing. You got to turn around and trust what God is doing in your life. When you do that, everything will be left on God. If you take everything that's yours and give it to him and place it in his hands and say, bye-bye, Lord, I trust you. I have faith in you. I believe in you. I'm not even going to come back and get this. I only want it back when you give it back to me. So I admonish you on today. You want peace in your life? You want joy in your life? You want prosperity in your life? You want good health, good children, good relationships? Give it to God. Let him shape it and mold it. And when he's through with it, he'll give it back to you. New creature. You'll come out as pure gold. You'll be a testimony. You'll be an example for others to follow. You can do it. Just trust God and believe and walk by faith and live by faith.